said, I never thought about that. But you are right. My uncle, for instance, is a lot nicer to me than he used to be. Think about that. It, artist suggested. Hasn't that happened since your uncle started being a lot nicer to himself? Yes, the man realized. So if I wanted to be treated better by other people, I should encourage them to treat themselves better. Because the better they treat themselves, the better they treat others. That's great. That's it. The artist confirmed. That's why it really is to our advantage to help other people consider themselves more in order to bring out the best in themselves. Then we get to enjoy their best selves. The artist said, my wife was smart enough to know that. Since she has taught me to do it, it has made a big difference in my life and therefore in her life. When we take care of ourselves, we are really taking very good care of others. The man thought for a moment, then said, that reminds me of a seemingly small incident that happened to me yesterday, but it makes me realize the importance of what you are saying. What was that? The artist asked. I had been running around shopping, getting things for my family. I did take care of myself though, and bought myself a new music cassette. I put everything in trunk, got into the car to drive home. I was running late and was in a real hurry. No sooner had I driven away from shopping center than I realized that how much I wanted to listen to my new music cassette. But it meant stopping and getting it out of trunk. And I felt I just didn't have time. My family was expecting me home. Then I realized that I could easily start feeling as if I had been doing everything that day for everybody else. Then I asked myself, is there a better way right now for me to take care of me? I soon knew there was. So I pulled over to curb, opened the trunk, got out my new music cassette, unwrapped it, and inserted into my tape deck. Then I continued driving home happily listening to my music. Let me guess what happened. The artist said, as you drove home, you felt good, you were happy. If you hadn't pulled over but had just dashed home, you would have felt that once again you took better care of everybody else than you did of yourself, and you would have arrived home in lousy form. That's right, the nephew admitted. I would have felt like a victim. That then he laughed at his folly. The artist said, let me guess what happened. By taking care of yourself first with something as small as listening to your new music, you arrived home feeling happy, energized. Not only did you look forward to seeing your family and arrive there in a better mood, but they were delighted to feel that you came in the door and you all had a more enjoyable evening together. The man was amazed. How did you know? I've been there myself, that said, not the same way, but I know the feeling. The artist said to the man, you are like a lot of us. We are learning this new way. You're teaching yourself that by taking better care of yourself, you really are giving others around a great gift, a happier and more enjoyable you. Speaking of taking good care of myself, the artist said, looking at his unfinished canvas. The man smiled and said, I understand. I know that you want to get back to your painting and I'm going to leave. I also understand a lot more now about how taking care of myself is also best way to take care of others. It's best of both worlds. Thank you for caring enough about others to spend this time with me. You have been a great help. The man and artist clasped hands and parted. As soon as he could, he wanted to write down a summary of what he had learned. He wanted to remember it. The man knew where he was going next. As the man drove away from the artist studio, he realized how important it was to think, really think, about other people. He thought he had been considerate of other people. In fact, he usually cared more about what other people thought of him than what he thought of himself. It was what other people thought of him that concerned him most. He now realized that what was important to others wasn't what they thought of him, but what they thought of themselves. He saw it was a high priority of other people to feel more kindly toward themselves because it helped them to be less angry with themselves and therefore less angry with him. The man stopped at another stop sign. This time he saw things differently. He realized it was in his own best interest that other people stop and take care of themselves as well. Otherwise, they would run into and hurt him, even though they might not intend him any harm. Then the man had a sight of his own. More than just encouraging the people close to him to stop and take care of him themselves, he would reward them when they did. When his wife or children stopped or found a better way to take good care of themselves, he would reward them with praise. He pulled over to the side of the road to make notes while these ideas were fresh in his mind. Taking care of thee. A summary. Thee is me in you. We are basically alike, you and I. When I remember this, I can help you take better care of you. I know you're taking care of